What's up, dudes? We're here. We're back in the building. I know, I'm back in the building. You're at home. Sorry, I wish I could change it, but I can give you a picture of my room. It's the art room at Simpson Elementary. And for some of you, it looks a whole lot bigger. Yeah, that's because I cleaned it out. Got rid of stuff. There's my computer and the whiteboard. So it's time. Let's get on with our third lesson of the year. Can you see me? Okay, last week we talked about the elements of art, line and shape, and we talked about the geometric, I think I spelled that right, geometric shapes, okay? And this week we're going to talk about organic shapes, all right? So if you have your pencil, crayon, marker, I want you to get your paper out, and I want you to add the word organic to your paper. Organic shapes. So what are organic shapes? They're a little different than the geometric shapes. I like to think of geometric shapes as having straight edges, but organic shapes as having curvy edges. So that would be an example of an organic shape. Okay? How about this one? So what's that look like? Yeah, it looks like a leaf. Well, to some of y'all that might look like a lollipop. But to me that looks like a leaf because I haven't put the center line in it yet. That's what's called the main vein of a leaf. And of course, there's other leaves and lines that create the veins inside the leaf. Okay? What else? What else could be an organic shape? I like to think of organic also as being outside. You hear of things all the time about organic. Well, what about things outside? Some of you know what that is. You see that all around the community of Simpson County. Yeah, it's corn. It's organic. All right. What's that remind you of? Oh, yeah, a stump. Now, a stump's going to be a little bit more of a form because it's nice and big and round, but it's organic. So that's what you need to know today. Organic shapes. And I'm sure you can think of others. All you need to do is go outside and you can see all kinds of organic shapes. All right, so what are we going to create today? Well, I need to find my eraser. My eraser's somewhere and I just need to get it. Be right back. My eraser! Okay, so on your piece of paper, you can either turn it over or you can get you another piece of paper. Let's turn our paper this way today. All right, we're going to create some organic shapes. Now, if you have ideas about what you want yours to look like, by all means, create it the way you want it to look. It doesn't have to look just like mine, okay? It never does. So let's start out with a shape that might look like this.
Abby Wilson, can you call the front office, please? Thank you.
Remember that sound? That's the old ringer in the building. And a message went out for Miss Wilson to call the office. Okay, back to what we were doing. So you have an organic shape. Let's put another organic shape inside of that. Let's make it look just like the one we put in there. And let's make sure that we do not touch the edge of the one we just made. Can you see that line? I will put one more. Oh, I don't have any room. Barely have enough room to add another one. Okay. Does this remind you of anything? A pond with ripples of water, potentially. Cells in your body. Yes. The backbone of your body, potentially. It's got things inside of it, like spinal cord and nerves that go up and down your spine. And your vertebrae looks similar to this. Okay, let's add another geometric shape. Over on this side. It's a little bit bigger, isn't it? Okay, we can add one more. And then we'll just add a line in the middle. Okay? So remember, you can always pause my video, create what you need to create, and then restart the video. And you'll be caught up. All right? So what does it look like is going on in this particular activity? Yeah, I'm filling up space. So I have a rectangular space on my board, and I'm adding organic shapes in different spaces on that rectangular shape. Just like your paper, you're filling up space. Okay, looky there. All right. So, here we go again. Uh-oh. It's like a wavy line. Remember the first lesson about line? One of my favorites? Wavy. So go ahead and add that shape. That's a bigger shape. I filled up a lot more space. It's very simple. Now I'm going to fill inside of that shape. Trying not to touch the shape that I put in earlier. Now my last line is going to be inside. Oh! Well, it's not perfect, but guess what? It's art. And none of your art has to be perfect. So those of you that might be getting frustrated and you just want to tear it up, don't worry about it. If you need another piece of paper and you need to start over, just back up my video and start over. It's okay. Now, we're almost complete with our space and our organic shapes. I went pretty fast on that one. Okay, so what would we do now? Right, we'll add color. We want to add color. So get your marker or your pencil or your pens or your crayons or your pastels, whatever you have at home, and let's fill in some of the spaces with color. Make it look as colorful as you want. Okay? Now, the space outside of the shapes, you can leave white. Or you could color them black. That's a possibility. You can see what that looks like. Okay? So this particular shape might be blue. This one might be red, yellow, orange, pink for the pink lovers. And then the spaces in between could either be white or black. Wonderful. So good luck with this activity. Remember, this is organic shapes. See you next time.